you are going to feel more energy than you have felt for a long time, especially at the weekend. Don't undo all your progress at the weekend. So I have worked out, I have exercised in some form or another every single day for a year, maybe more. The day I had an appointment down at the immigration office. I had to get there for 8 a.m. in the morning. I intended to take a day off, but then my brain automatically wakes up 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. I just go to the gym, get something done. And it might not be for the reason that you're expecting. It is not to do with muscular gains. It is not to do with staying in shape. I'm about to talk about in this video may benefit you if you are struggling to stay on track. Now, firstly, we're not talking here about neglecting recovery. We're not talking about neglecting rest when your body needs it. But do you really need a rest is the big question. I lived in South Korea about 10 years ago. There was just one gym in the small town that I used to go to, and that gym was closed every single Sunday. So that made it easy for me. Sunday was my designated rest day, regardless of whether I needed to rest or not. However, what tended to happen during that period is that allocated Sunday, that allocated day of rest would usually turn into an allocated weekend of rest. And what would tend to happen is I would usually end up embracing the weekend a little bit too much. Maybe my training wasn't quite top priority back then. And not only would it turn into 2 days off the gym, 2 days recovery, 2 days rest, but it would also turn into 2 days of undoing most of the good work that I've achieved during that week. Now, don't get me wrong, I wasn't out of control. It wasn't anything wild, but it definitely wasn't beneficial to my long-term goals. And that is where I think this video might help you, my friend. If you are currently on a fitness journey, but you find yourself in a sort of stop-start situation where you're making certain levels of progress, but then it feels like you're taking a step back, perhaps it is your attitude towards rest days, towards those days off, the fact that you feel like you've earned something. Maybe you're overindulging. Maybe you haven't quite earned what you are indulging in. Nothing wrong with going out and having a drink at the weekend or having a yummy meal, but if it turns into a weekend of indulgence, neglecting all of your fitness goals just because it's Saturday, just because it's Sunday, you completely forget what you have done Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, what you intend to do with your fitness goals. In that scenario, you are going to find yourself every Monday, Tuesday, whenever you resume your fitness journey, whenever you get yourself back on track, a position where you feel like you're starting again mentally, you feel like you're having to correct something. And that mental failure eventually is going to take its toll. And eventually you're probably likely to give up because you're going to find that it's just too difficult to keep up with if you can't enjoy your weekends. Now, as I said, the reason that I train every day, the reason that I love to get in the gym and do something, I'm not talking about training the same muscles over and over again. I'm not even talking about lifting every day. I'm talking about never wasting a day, some sort of activity every day. If I lifted today, if I lifted yesterday, maybe I'll do some sort of cardio tomorrow. Maybe I'll take care of the biggest muscle in the body tomorrow. I'm talking about that type of activity. Honestly speaking, the reason I train daily nowadays, and I have done for the last year, is because mentally I've been struggling. I have been mentally struggling, and by training every day, I feel like that is a time when I have complete control, a time when so many other things seem to have been getting away from me. And trust me, they're getting a little bit better. We've got to stay positive, but at a time when things are getting out of control, that is the one thing I can control. I can control my health. I can control my fitness. I can set myself goals. I am taking control of that aspect of my life. And if you are on a fitness journey, if you need to make changes, maybe training every day, taking control of your situation is something that you need to do as well. Have your plan. Work hard, but don't waste days. Why do people waste so many days, especially if there is a goal in sight? Or if you find that your body is aching, that you need to take a day off simply to recover, that is fine. That is not what I am talking about right now. I'm talking about the people who want to lose weight, they want to change their life, they want to get healthier, but they also have that mindset of, I went to the gym twice this week, so I deserve a break at the weekend. I deserve to treat myself at the weekend. You've got to ask yourself why. It is those breaks. It is those indulgences. It is that attitude that you deserve to enjoy something that has got you into that scenario in the first place, the scenario you are trying to undo. And if you keep making the same mistake, you are going to stay stuck in that cycle of making minute progress in the week and then undoing it all at the weekend, potentially setting yourself back further than where you are. Here is what I recommend you do. Start every day with something positive. Days that you plan to go to the gym after work, as long as you stick to that, they are fine. You don't need to do anything on those days. You're going to take care of business that day. But the days that you don't have anything planned, start your day positive. Get up, go for a run, go for a walk, stretch, do something good for yourself before you go to work. Get those endorphins released in your head. If you start the day right, if you start the day by setting up your mindset for success, you are not likely to get overwhelmed. You're not likely to fall off. You're going to let those endorphins, you're going to let those positive vibes push you through, keep you on track. That is why I go to the gym every single day, even if it's just getting outside and walking for an hour, exercising for an hour. As long as I'm doing something, I feel like I'm making progress towards my goal. I'm getting where I need to be. I'm not wasting days. And it is that momentum, that positive momentum that keeps me going. Try it for a week and see how you feel, guys. Some sort of exercise, something positive that is going to benefit your fitness journey. Do it every day for a week and see how you feel. If you're absolutely exhausted, that's fine. Take a step back and reassess. But I am so confident that if you stick to that plan, you are not going to feel exhausted. You are going to feel more energy than you have felt for a long time, especially at the weekend. Don't undo all your progress at the weekend. Stay focused, stay sharp, stay motivated, and you will reach your goal faster. If you've reached this far in the video, guys, tell me what you think. Do you think I'm a madman training every day? How often do you like to train? What is optimal for you? Like the video to support your boy. Subscribe to the channel for more content. And until the next one, guys, have a great day. Bye-bye.